Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to show you how to make this lovely card. And we will be using these two stamp sets, Hey Girlfriend, out of the new mini. And we're going to use this girl right here, and I apologize for the glare. And then this one, also from the new mini, Friends Are Like Seashells. And we will be using this one here, the Friends Are Like Seashells. You collect them along the way. These two small seashells, and then this happy birthday to my beautiful friend. Now I already have my stamps mounted and my paper cut, and my paper cut is cut for the traditional A2 size card, which is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle on the 8.5 side at 4.25, which makes a 4.25 by 5.5 card. And then I've got my two layers, which the first layer is for the outside and the other one is for the inside. And these are cut at 4 by 5.25. All right, let's get started. So I always use Memento ink when I'm going to be using the blends. And that's so that they do not bleed out of the line. And I am just going to stamp her down in the right hand corner and just give a little light push, and that is fine. And then we're going to color in her legs with ivory, and then her hands also with the ivory. All of her skin tone we are going to color in with the ivory. And this one. And then we're going to color in her face. And I find that if I use the small nib instead of the brush nib, that I get much better control over the ink. And I know other people like the brush. It's all, personal preference. All right. And then I'm going to use the light cinnamon cider for her hair. And if you just take your time, you'll find that you have plenty of control over your markers. And also, if you turn your paper instead of trying to reach your inks over, you'll find that you have much better control over the ink flow that way as well. And I'm just going to color this in. There we go. And she's really starting to come to life now. And now I'm going to use the dark cinnamon cider just to kind of give a little bit of highlights here and there. And then I used the light Blackberry Bliss on the top of her shirt. Just go slow around her hands. And her arm. All right, and then I used the dark Blackberry Bliss on her pants. And see how she's just coming to life. She's really cute just in the black and white, but I think she just comes so much to life, and just is so much cuter colored in. And then I also used the dark Blackberry Bliss on her collar. And I see a spot that I missed with the ivory on her head here. And then I used the light Mango Melody on her lips. Ouch. And then I used the light Highland Heather on the purse. And the bow. And then I used the dark Highland Heather just to bring out parts of the purse. And then I went back over that with the light Highland Heather just to blend that in. And then I also used the dark Highland Heather on the flower and the middle of the bow, and the light in the middle of the flower. And then I used light Smoky Slate on her shoes. And isn't that just adorable? Now, to do the sand and the sky, I am going to use these blending brushes, and they come 3 per package, and they're super soft. I just love them. They're in the new mini catalog, which went live on January 5th. And I'm going to start with the sand, and I used Crumb Cake for this. I'm just going to ink up my brush. And we're going to start off the page and just come onto the page and blend this in. And then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to go right over her, and we're going to bring our sand up as far as we want. And I seem to do this at a different height each time that I make this card. I like that. I think that looks fine. And now I'm going to use Seaside Spray for this C. And again, we're going to start off the page and just come on. And I'm going to go over to this side and start off the page and bring that ink onto the page and blend it in with that sand. Again, I'm going over her with it as well. And you're just gonna keep laying down color until you're happy with it. And you have the shade that you want. And then now, I think I like that. So now I'm going to use Misty Moonlight for the sky. And I'm using the same brush that I used for the other blue. You can use the same brush for the same color family. And again, I'm just starting off the page and working my way on and blending that in. And it's always wise to start off light and go darker, because you can always add color, but you cannot take color away. And then I'm just going to use a cotton ball and some Daffodil Delight. And I'm just going to add a little sunshine. Again, starting off the page, coming on, and adding as much yellow as I want to get the amount of sunshine that I want to give the effect of a sun in the sky. All right, so I really like that. And now I'm going to use crumb cake to stamp the seashells down here in this corner. So just ink them up a little bit. Stamp them down and straight up. And isn't that just so cute? And now I'm going to use Highland Heather to stamp Friends Are Like Seashells. You collect them along the way. And I'm just going to stamp it right there. It doesn't matter where you stamp it, wherever you want to. And then I'm also going to use it to stamp my sentiment on the inside, which is happy birthday to my beautiful friend. And this I kind of want to stamp towards the top, straight down, give it a little pressure, and up, and that's beautiful. So I'm done with my stamping. I'm closing up my ink pads, and now I'm going to attach these with some Tombow Mono Liquid Multi Glue. And we're just going to attach this using this glue, put a little bit on the back side. You don't really need a lot. And then just line this up. And press down. And then do the same here. And line it up inside. And I like the liquid adhesive because it gives me time to get it moved into the right spot. And then I think I want to add a little bit more to the inside. So I'm going to use the crumb cake again and these shells. Just stamp. Oh, didn't stamp very well. There we go. And that's it. All right. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you. Have a good day.